Hey there, everyone. It's April, and I just did my wrap up from March, and I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books here that I hope to read in the month of April. We'll see if that happens. I have faith that I can at least read half of them, which is, we'll take it. The first couple books are very predictable. If you haven't noticed, I have not yet finished The Duke and I by Julia Quinn. I am holding out hope that I can finish it this month. My hope was to be able to read through book 4 by the time season 3 came out. I don't think that's going to happen, which is fine. I'm not waiting till I read the book before I watch this show. It's not happening. I've been wanting season 3 since season 2 came out. I am one of those people. I am a Pollen stan. I cannot wait for their season. Beside the point, I hope to finish this month. And I am very much looking forward to it. I'm like, I think, do I not have a chapter or a bookmark in this one? I don't. I only have it because I'm reading it on my ebook, on my Kindle. So, yes. It's very good. I'm very much enjoying it. I just gotta finish it. So, there's that. Then I have book 3, The Burning Maze by the Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. Book 3, working this through. I have started it. I'm a couple chapters in, and I'm enjoying it. It's fun. I really enjoy Rick Riordan's writing. This is not a surprise for anyone who has been on my channel for longer than a minute. I am a Rick Riordan obsessed human being and have been since I was in middle school when I first started reading this. 6th grade rolled around. I read all the Lightning Thief, the whole Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and then read every single book as they were released. And then in high school, I dropped off. And now I'm catching up. And it's great. I'm really loving it. But yeah, so I'm listening to this. Love Robbie Daymond. That's all I can say. It's book 3. I also don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't read the other books. And then I think I've talked about these before, but if not, I am also still have The Other Windsor Girl by Georgie Blalock on my TBR. This is a, I believe, a fictionalized story about Princess Margaret, the Queen's sister. I don't really know much about it other than that piece. I've heard good things about it. That was how I found out about it. And yeah, so I hope to finally get to this month. This is one that I've just found an audiobook for, so that I'm really excited about, that I can tack that on to once I finish book club and the Rick Riordan Burning Maze. I can have this be my 3rd audiobook of the month. And then the other book is The Only Woman in the Room by Marie Benedict. I just realized that I have another book on my want to read list on Goodreads. It's also by Marie Benedict, so I really hope I like her writing because I have a couple other books of hers that I really want to read. So this is a story of a woman who it takes place during World War II, Nazi Germany, blah, blah, blah. She ends up marrying an Austrian arms dealer. Kind of, I don't know. And then she flees to Hollywood and becomes a movie star. And I'm just very intrigued. And it's also it's only like, it's just over 200 pages. It's like 240 pages, 250. I'm very intrigued to see, for such a tiny little book, what all this takes place. I picked this up over the summer, and this is the inside cover. So I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. But yeah, I really hope to get to this book this month as well. That one does not have an audiobook, I don't think, that I found. So that one I will be physically reading, which is fine. But again, it'll be nice to have a couple audiobooks this month and a couple physical books as well. And then we have our book club book for this month, which is The Switch by Beth O'Leary. This is one of my recommendations for book club. I'm very excited. I really hope it's good. It is a story about a grandmother and her granddaughter that have very different lives. The granddaughter has been forced to be on a 2-month sabbatical because she's too stressed out at work and she failed a big project, and grandma is now newly single but can't find love where she lives in Yorkshire, I think. Yes. And her granddaughter lives in London, and so she says, hey, why don't we just switch houses for 2 months, because I have to be off work anyway. I can relax in rural Yorkshire and you can enjoy the hustle and bustle of London. And so they switch, and then maybe that's exactly what they needed. Da da da, love stories. I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm going to be switching back and forth, I think, between physically reading this and listening to the audiobook as I have time and things. But this one will definitely happen this month. And then I have just 2 other random books that I just added for this month so that it wasn't just the same books over and over and over again. And that is That Inevitable Victorian Thing by E.K. Johnston. I picked this up from Barnes & Noble, I think, a few months ago. I think it was one that I also just love this one. Buy one, get one 50% off at Barnes & Noble, I believe. And it is a somewhat historical fiction, also just fantasy retelling something, takes place during, it's like I believe it's all fictional. Victoria Margaret is the crown princess of the empire, a descendant of Queen Victoria I. She's posing as a commoner in Toronto. So yeah, it's fiction, but it still's kind of royal and all the things that I love. So I just figured I'd throw this into this month. Seems like a little bit of a different kick. So excited for that one. And then I just decided this was the month to do it. I threw in Kith and Kin by Marieke Nijkamp. I should have looked up how to pronounce that before this started. This is a Critical Role novel. I love Critical Role, in case I haven't talked about that before. And this is a story from Vex and Vax as they were growing up. Very excited to get to this. I just love like Critical, getting back into the world of Exandria and all the things. I'm so far behind on campaign 3. It's not even funny. I'm like 50 episodes behind. It's a problem. I'll fix it eventually. And yeah, so I just thought this is a good one to throw into this month. This audiobook is also narrated by Robbie Daymond. So I get to have all the Robbie Daymond in my life, and I'm very excited. But yeah, so those are the 7 books that I hope to get to this month. I have faith that I can finish at least 3 or 4 of them, if not more. We will see how the month goes. I also have homework and I'm in classes and working full-time. Theater stuff, luckily, is a little slower in the month of April. I don't think I have any events that I have to work, so that means I can really focus on school. And month of May, my TBR will definitely have to be small. The month of May is chaotic, theater-wise, and I'm in school and I work full-time and so. But yeah, I want to keep the ball rolling while I can. And yeah, so with that, I will see you guys all in my next video, whenever that happens to be. Goodbye.